Hey everybody, GazeABoy88, Chris if you prefer, and welcome to Turkey Run Park. Now, it's not a theme park, it's just a regular park, but they've added a bunch of really cool things that I'm wanting to check out here. And by new, I mean like the past couple years. I don't really come out here that much, but like let's look over this hill here. That thing right there. I'm gonna climb it. It's a giant silo with a cool view. Here we are inside. We're gonna go all the way up there. It's pretty cool. Not concerning at all. No, we're fine. We're actually almost at the top. Yeah, here we are. Pretty cool. For those interested, there's the straight down view. There's the door. We walked in down there. It's kind of windy up here too. So I'm on the way back down now, and this climb's really not too bad at all. It's not like crazy tall. It's got a great view on the outside. I mean, I showed you. But like this summer, me and my family climbed the Ponce de Leon lighthouse down in Florida, and that was a climb. That was intense. Very disconcerting feeling once you got to the top. But like this was easy. This was nothing. Like that was the worst part. Really like easy climb, great view, worth it. Like the spiral staircase is like it's well enclosed. Like you don't really feel like you're gonna fall off the edge or anything. It's a pretty good climb. But I'm gonna wander around and see what else I can find here. So over here, there's this thing that says Overlook Trail, and I'm a huge fan of overlooks. So let's go see what this overlook is. Well, so far, there's a giant barn. Like I'm still on the trail. It's still going, but there's just this giant barn, and I'm not really sure. I don't know much about Turkey Run Park in general. I don't know if this like used to be a farm or why that barn would be here. There's no way in. There's not really a door. There's just a barn. So, in the middle of the trail. Not really sure. So I don't think this is done yet. The trail ends here. Well, the concrete part of the trail ends here. But there's a sign here that says future home of Catenary Bridge. And there's this cool picture here on the bottom of the screen, on the bottom of the sign, which if they're going to put that kind of bridge here, I think it'll go, ugh, everything's all wet. We had some rain last night. But I think it'll go like down that hill and like across to a different section of the park, which that'll be pretty cool. I'll have to come back and check that out when it's done. So right now there's just like, there's still a path in the dirt. So I'm like seeing if there's actually an overlook on this Overlook Trail, or if that's going to be part of the bridge that is supposedly coming soon. I think that used to be a deer stand. So maybe this was farmland at some point. I don't know much about this park. I hear small children. So that's fun. All right, the path is still here, but I'm running into a bunch of trees and the path is kind of going away. So I have a feeling I'm now on unmarked territory, except actually I'm gonna keep going a little bit because I see where they're gonna put this bridge. So there's this drop-off point right here where you can see, like, here's the hill that I'm standing on, and there's a hill on the other side, and there's this little creek, brook type thing here at the bottom. And since they're talking about putting a bridge, I feel like it's gonna start up here, especially with the kind of bridge that they were showing, the Cannoneer Bridge. It'll probably come down here, swoop down, and then back up the hill. So I'll definitely have to check that out when that's finished, because that will be pretty cool. So it turns out I lied before. There is actually a door on this barn right here. But there's like a lock on it and you can't really see inside. Like, I think it's just hollow. I think it's just completely empty. So I'm not really sure why it's here. It could be that this was someone else's property because we saw the deer stand, and then there's this barn right here. So it could be that Turkey Run, like just the land in general, was someone's land. Because I know when I was driving in, there's still houses, like coming in, there's still houses like on the edge of the property. So it could be that this was property that was maybe like abandoned or vacant or something, and then the city bought it up. I don't really know. If somebody knows, leave a comment below and help us all solve this mystery. So I was continuing down the road to see how big this park was, and there's something called Sky Dome, and that sounds really cool. So I'm gonna try and find it. So I'm like, I don't know, a couple feet down the trail that I was just talking about, and there's a spot right here where you can go fishing. And they have some fishing regulations, like apparently there's trout and bass down here that you can fish right here from the trail. So that's kind of cool. Okay, so I kept walking, and this says Sky Dome. There's some stairs there, and there's some stairs there, and there's this hill. So if that is what Sky Dome is, it's a little underwhelming for the name, I feel. But we'll take a look. Okay, well, it is indeed all it is. I am on top of Sky Dome. There's a path up here that you can stand on. I'm standing on a rock. I mean, it's a pretty cool view, but I don't know, the name Sky Dome, I was expecting some kind of like structure or something. Oh, by the way, that's the silo that I climbed. Yeah. So I mean, you can see it is kind of tall, but not like extremely. So Sky Dome was a little underwhelming, but it was a cool view. I will give them that. I'll have to come back out here when it's like springtime and everything's in bloom. I bet it's really gorgeous. How to tell when you're out of shape. When you are doing something you have done your whole life and you're winded. I have done 10, 20 mile hikes before, and I mean, sure, by the end of those I was tired. But in my exploration of the park here, I've done, I would guess under 2 miles, maybe slightly over so far, but I'm winded, I'm tired. So I have got to fix that. I've got to get back in shape. Oh, and also, the primary reason I was turning on the camera is another sign for the catenary bridge. So this, I think, is exactly what I was talking about. This part is incredibly muddy, so I'm not going to even try, because I'm not wearing my boots. I'm just wearing my normal tennis shoes. But I think I was correct in my placement of that bridge, and I will absolutely definitely try to catch that when it's done. It doesn't even look like they started other than putting these signs, but when it's done, I'll walk across it. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the 9th wonder of the world, the backside of trees. So there was a sign that I was following once I got past the Sky Dome that said Bullfrog Crossing this way. And so I was following it and I was like, okay, that sounds maybe pretty cool. And then I ran into another sign that pointed me the opposite direction. So I passed it, and the only thing that I had passed was this little lake here. So I think this is Bullfrog Crossing. Cute little, it's not, I mean, I guess it's a lake. It's kind of small. I mean, you're looking at all of it. Of course the wind picks up right when I'm trying to do this. But yes, that is Turkey Run Park, at least for now. I'll probably come back out here in the spring and see everything in bloom, because I have a feeling it'll be really, really pretty. I'll definitely come back when the catenary bridge is done, because that'll be pretty cool. But judging by the progress of it, which is currently 0, I'm thinking that's going to be a while before that's done. But yeah, Turkey Run Park, pretty cool, nice nature walky type place. So hopefully, for those of you who were not expecting this kind of content, this wasn't overwhelmingly boring if you got to this point without clicking away. So with that said, if you liked it, go ahead and leave a like down there. It'll help out a lot. And let me know if you want to see more content like this. Because exploring is kind of something that I've always done. And filming it just kind of makes sense, I guess. So with that being said, I will see you guys next time. Bye!